What's good, YouTube and Twitch? We have ourselves a match, the Salty Runoff. Someone's come all this way. So many rounds of anguish. This is round 11 for both these men. For nothing. And somebody's walking away with $40 Troll and Toad store credit.
It's a shame because one of these guys goes home a winner. One of them goes home, well, okay, one of them goes home butthurt about not winning. But the other one goes home even more butthurt about taking 2 losses in a row.
So, our own Zodiac Duelist, Joey Linch against Carl Lippman. Team Zodiac is a thing, and starting off with face-off from Joey.
Joey opens up really strong when given the chance, but against Thunderstriker in his last round, his board got broken relatively easily. I do want to say I've really been enjoying Joey playing the deck. A few people said he's playing something similar to what Denny you played at the UDS, but the deck seems like it's really good. So I'm not sure. What are you expecting from this matchup?
That's 2 Zodiac tournaments in a row that my clients have made top 4.
Oh, busy.
Carrot.
Oh, I wasn't busy. We had a donation, and I was letting the text-to-speech go.
Oh.
Yeah, it was Jake Campbell, and he said, this is 2 Zodiac tournaments in a row my clients have top 4'd, which is Joey Lynch and Cameron Neal for him.
Oh, man, he really does enjoy it.
And here comes Master and Vector. He's also the one who donated as Scott and Billy.
Oh.
So he finally chooses to donate as himself. Let's see where his raffle gets him.
Remember, guys, there are a lot of things in the donation thing. We have Bosch Special Editions.
7 of them.
And Monarch Structure Decks
5
as well. That's a lot. That's
12
13...
different winning raffles.
Oh, 12. My bad. I can't math.
You get a special edition. You get a special edition.
Not a very strong opener here from Joey.
I would call 2 back row and a Vector to shut off Scales very strong, but Carl's been playing Kozmo, so I don't think shutting off Scales is as strong unless Carl decided to switch up his deck since he'd played Kozmo for most of it and he thought Joey might come with Monarchs for the Salty Runoff. We've seen almost every single time a Salty Runoff happens, somebody changes the deck they were playing previous.
I don't know. Oh, no. Here comes Daniel.
Damn, Tin Can. At it again.
Every time.
Toot,
Every
toot.
time. No, but honestly, a Solemn Strike here, not going to be pleasant for whoever it hits.
Well, a Solemn Strike's not the worst because he tags out here. If he has Kozmo Town, it doesn't really hurt at all. And there's Strike.
I mean, yeah, you've lost your normal.
Well, I think he has a teleport, and there it is. And he's gonna Farm Girl attack tag out. So this would have to be a second strike to really do the damage.
Virtue Teleport is just so good.
Oh, there he is. I was wondering when you were going to show back up.
Jobber's in the house.
And the Jobber rises from the ashes.
That was a pun on my YouTube's name, of course.
Not everything.
Oh, no.
Not everything has to be about you.
I knew
John.
it was not intentional. I just wanted to say it was funny.
Yo, if he's got another Solemn here, Joey the man.
And there it is.
Gosh.
Boom, roasted.
You've lost your normal and one of your E-Tellies for the turn.
Just the beginning, did he know that he had at least 1 strike?
No. Oh. Damn,
hello.
Tin Can, at it again.
Wow.
So,
Well, I mean,
big ships popping, little things stopping. Hey.
wow.
Never saw that coming.
No, I did not expect 1-for-1 in this matchup. I don't think really anyone would. And 2 back row? Well, it depends what ship he gets here.
Also matters if Bill top decks a high scale, because he has that eccentric right there, being an MST ready to go.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
It depends because we have to assume that Call the Haunted may be there, so he may, depending on what ends up in grave, he may have access to Slip Rider and grave and a tag out for Ignister. So it may just be super optimal all around for Carl,
Yeah.
and he'll be able to do everything in the standby phase.
All because of 1-for-1. That's crazy.
Yeah, 1-for-1 putting in work there.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be real. You don't expect your opponent to play around double Solemn Strike.
No.
Not ever.
Yeah, really unfortunate.
I mean, Joey's been opening up strong today, and he's just getting shut down. Wow, and his opponent gets the dink dink.
Well, I mean, he's probably got called on it as well.
Just Yu-Gi-Oh is happening right now.
So here's a draw, and stuff's gonna happen in standby phase for sure.
Oh, of course.
To draw. Oh, not even to standby. And draw phase.
Here comes Slip Slip. Fuck up them scales. You popped the Archfiend here, right?
Yeah, Archfiend definitely. No question about it. And now he's going to Tin Can banish and destroy Ignister so that Ignister cannot spin back row. And there's still a back row. Very well could be emptiness. And here's Upstart. The card's completely random.
I mean, it could be a strike back.
I don't think so. Most Cosmos don't usually have room for that I'm aware of.
Could be Cosmojo, too.
Yeah, Cosmojo the more likely candidate. Oh, rough. That ain't no plush fire.
Nope, that double called the Haunted Ceiling that game. Wow, Carl opened up so strong.
So Jordan sent me a message asking Robbie Cole and myself our opinion on if Necros or Shaddolls will return to the game or Macro Rabbit, and if basically we think that'll impact the game.
Macro Rabbit does exist at the moment. It's called Cyber Dragon Infinity Turbo.
This is true. And I don't know, Konami, man, they really didn't like Shaddolls for whatever reason. They had it right out for a long time, and they hit that deck hard. Necros, on the other hand, I think the reason why they hit these decks like Necros so they can promote these new decks that are coming out. That's why I honestly think they decided to do that. Because, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess with Necros, if it was at full power plenty of Pendulum decks, like Unicorn, stuff like that, that's a problem card for them. And the deck was really explosive. I don't know. I mean, it'd be interesting to see.
No, you're definitely right. Construct could have stayed to 1, in my opinion, because of the way that the format exploded into it. But you never know. But before we go any further here, shout out to trollandtoad.com. This tournament would not be possible without them. You would not be getting to enjoy the salty runoff that you guys are enjoying right now. One of these two duelists gets to go home with $40 Troll and Toad store credit. And we will be having the finals after this match between Thunderstriker and Steven Delara. So, but Jobber, remember,
beautiful trophy. I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, of course, of course. I'll be the first one to send you a picture of it.
But
Dolores asking, is the finals going to be the best 3 out of 5?
No, it's regular.
Okay. It is regular. We were talking about possibly doing a 3 out of 5 in the future, but we haven't implemented it yet.
But will it go home to Texas, or will it go to Team Jobber?
All about Cali.
It's gonna be such skill, much Monarch Mirror. Holy shit, lots of big guys.
Hey man, these guys somehow managed to do Infinite Cyber Dragons versus Desk Boats. We may see something insane again, some kind of gentleman's agreement, but I doubt it.
All right, here we go. We have the young Joey Linch starting off again. I mean, what do you tell yourself? My opponent opened up better than me, and then you scoop them up and move on to the next game? Honestly? What are you expecting here, Jobber?
Well, he opened Monkey Board Joker, so I don't know. I don't know his exact build, so I mean, he had Eccentric in there. I have seen a lot of people attacking that. Even before when the deck was at full power, I knew people they were playing that to out Monarchs, so I wasn't really surprised to see that. So I don't know. We'll have to see what his hand looks like. I mean,
he's teching Unexpected Die. That Painful Decision card.
Well, those aren't really techs, more so as engines to go with all the vanillas.
Right.
And he goes with the Silver Claw here because it's always the better scale to pop first because it puts a 4 in your extra and you don't waste a Turtle or a Lizard draw when you're going to pop it.
So he's just going to Pendulum Summon right now. Okay, here we go. So he'll use Sorcerer. He'll end up popping. What do you think? The Monkey board and then the counter. Okay, oh, he's just popping his skills. Okay.
I'm kind of surprised.
Right. I was just thinking he's going to get the free counter trap, but maybe he wants it freed up so he can get some draws.
I mean, you need to pot a grade ASAP. I mean, you need to get the stuff. I mean, it's interesting he's sacrificing the guarantee, you know?
He's getting another Silver Claw here, so playing multiples. And he's going to get the pot of greed here. He's already normal summoned. I have to assume there's going to be something tricky to happen. Unless he felt the raw cards were the better deal.
Right, yeah, I don't know.
Or he already had one. Oh, he already has 3.
Oh, this is why.
And never mind.
Wow.
So he's not going to overlay or anything. I think he'd probably keep it like this. Maybe Dweller?
This man played around 2 last time. Let's see what he does to 3, back row.
Yeah, like, can you beat 3?
Well, he's not getting rid of Ariande, interestingly enough. It's kind of surprising to me if those are all truly counter traps. This is kind of confusing. This is very confusing, actually, that you would leave Ariande over, like, Sorcerer, even though Sorcerer's, like, you know...
They could be MSTs and stuff, too, John.
Well, maybe it's not live. Maybe he doesn't have the counter traps in his deck anymore. Maybe he opened too many of them. I don't know.
And he gets Sorcerer, an attack boosting skill, interestingly enough.
Yeah, well, he's making sure he can push for game next turn.
Yeah.
You also have to remember, if those are MSTs as well face down and one solemn, taking care of the Call of the Haunted problem at ASAP. Plus, if the opponent has to deal with Ariande, which rewards you for another counter trap card in the deck. So it's definitely not a bad card to have on the defense in this particular instance.
Damn, Tin Can.
Daniel touches down here on the field.
And straight up, no shenanigans here. After seeing 1-for-1 last duel, if he had a strike, I might consider saving it. So it's likely, possibly, he doesn't have a strike, and that's why Ariande is in attack mode.
Well, I mean, he's just gonna Pendulum Summon the world. Everything's gonna be huge as fuck and push through the board on the next turn.
Yeah, unless there's a teleporter 1-for-1. 1-for-1 being another, like, teleport option for him, basically.
Oh, definitely. I don't know. We'll have to see.
I'm really surprised it's right away, because Tin Can's banished. I guess he didn't want it to banish.
Yeah, no Kozmo Town bullshit.
And Ray Gurki, so we'll see if Ariande does indeed have some sort of repercussion, and we're probably going to see teleport for...
Apparently not. Doesn't have enough targets.
So he's either purposely doing that to telegraph strikes, or they are just straight up strikes. And 3 back row, golly.
Call the haunted, call the haunted, call the haunted.
Denko Seka. Oh. Well, for the first time... Oh, never mind. I was about to say, for the first time ever, we might see Anti-Spell finally win a game for Kozmo, but it's looking like very fortuitous. We know the rest of Joey's hand, so he has to stop an Ignister summon if Luster's able to touch down. Luster, of course, the one you really want to see now, because Tin Can's not going to do anything to...
Well, you also have to remember here, the Vector goes in the Pendulum scale.
Oh, this is true. It's not activated.
I mean, both plays are really good.
And...
So he's probably going to attack, I would assume, and then he'd want to maybe overlay to get rid of the anti-spell if he feels it's an issue.
Well, I don't think you can't overlay Jobber. You have to synchro.
Oh, okay, you're right.
No, you can overlay into Magister.
Magister's the only one, but he's saying he would use an overlay to get rid of anti-spell. You can,
right.
There's no possible combo to overlay anti-spell.
You can also make Dinoster. For what it's worth.
Bull?
I mean, I see a Draco Slayer And a
And
Pendulum
in turn,
monster.
so confident that maybe my Solemn Brigade will get me here this turn.
There's the Call of the Haunted.
And damn, 10 can at it again.
Bada bing, bada boom.
And I think he still pays the 500. Yeah. And another call. It's a once per turn during the end phase. Nope.
No.
And now locked under his own anti-spell, but there is a bad witch.
Yeah, that was a really good card to have right now in this situation.
I expected one laugh out of that, man. Just one. None of y'all listen to rap songs, do you?
Nope.
Darn it.
Nope.
So, Silverclaw gonna be able to force her... I forgot to pay for 10 can... Did he? Yeah, no, he paid. Okay, here's the normal summon. Has to go for the overlay. Oh, never mind. Attacks over. And the third strike's probably about to touch down here. And strike. So the 1,000 is in play too, so it's game if there's no reactive down. I think that's game. It's probably a set spell. I think we have a game 3 for our salty runoff. I may be assuming. Yep, there it is. Damn, son, where you found them solemns?
I know, right?
All of them.
So opening quote unquote strong, I mean not optimal by any means this game, and he came out.
Definitely not though.
Fighting back for this $40 store credit.
He wants it, man.
Who's gonna be atop the top 3, and who's walking away with not a thing to say in the next tournament? I've top 4'd one of these.
That's still quite the accomplishment, though. I mean, how many people entered in? Or are you guys allowed to enter in?
256.
My gosh, that is amazing.
The regular ones are 128, but we did a special for 25,000 Duelist being in Zodiac.
And I will tell you this, it was a pain to manage.
E-Telly end phase. His 10 can's getting away with it this time. And those calls are going to be live. So the disruption option tree of Kozmo's coming alive this match. And perhaps there will be an anti-spell and call down.
Oh, looks like we're in game 3 here, so they're playing for what was this, $40? The winner. Not bad.
Not bad at all, Daniel.
No entry. All we ask is feature matches from those that we tell in advance that we're gonna feature. We want to keep these tournaments as free as long as we possibly can, and Troll and Toad makes that happen, man.
Oh, yeah.
Slip and Destroyer in the graveyard. And we got to banish. So Clips are being down. We have to assume call. If not, and there is anti-spell and probably call. No chain, no Draco face-off. He's dealing with this the rough way.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And finally, perhaps, if I don't commentators curse this, we will see an anti-spell fragrance win Kozmo a game.
Finally.
Because it hasn't yet.
It's just shocking. Well, he's considering activating his Call the Haunted right now.
But which back row would you pop, or would you pop the monster and shove in 6,000 plus whatever monster you have in hand?
Well, like he decided to take his turn.
Attack! And Silverclaw to extra, not the worst.
I don't know, definitely not, but 3 back row, let's go.
And now the question becomes, are they traps or spells on Carl's side?
Exactly. Because shockingly enough right now, if they were trap cards, it's really not going to help him at all.
Well, Call the Haunted, of course, will help Carl.
Carl, but I mean Bill.
Yeah, Joey, The only traps that he has, well, if he can advance the game state, the Warning Brigade could really put in work for him.
But we got to get over what's already here.
And there's a Kozmo Town. Oh gosh, Tin Can's going to be back at it again if something doesn't happen this turn. Choked out by this card. There's Kozmo Town. Tin Can's back at it again. And perhaps some free cards back for Carl. And we see how Kozmo's been Master Race in every tournament it puts somebody in the top for the most part. One Kozmo at Atlanta making top 4, the UDS being won by Kozmo, correct?
Right.
Kozmo.
Yeah, it's just one of those decks. It's so consistent that once you get to those positions where you're up there, you know how it's going to perform all the way through.
Well, Tin Can's not back at it again this time.
Yeah.
Finally.
Ugh, rough. And no matter what he's drawing, he's going to be waiting a turn.
Right. So you didn't open with an MST, Twin Twister, anything like that?
I don't know if he boarded them in, honestly.
Well, he saw Anti-Spell last game towards the end, and he outed it with the face-off. So, I want to say, well, not outed it, but was able to push ahead and progress his game state thanks to it. So I want to say that he would
He's
know.
probably going to call. If he has a call the Haunted, he'll just go destroy or pop the monster and hopefully go for a game.
Cosmojo. Going to be able to grab a Farm Girl. So instead of choke forcing Farm Girl, he's going to probably grab one to his hand. And there's Iron Wall. Oh! Oh, what an answer!
Wow.
Negate with Eclipser Chain. Iron Wall again. Oh, no. So Eclipser activates. Is that a cost to banish with Eclipser?
I believe so.
Cosmojo. So Eclipser would still be on board. Can it do it twice in a chain?
I don't see why it couldn't.
During either player's turn, when you can banish.
Yeah, it's an either player's turn effect.
Yeah, either player's turn.
Oh, and that's it.
Wow, Carl Lippman getting it. Sorry, Joey.
On to the finals. Sorry, Joey. But you made it. Top 4, man. Salty run.